Arlene, we're back. Probably wonder where we've been. It's been a week, 2 weeks, couple weeks since we've been since we put a video out there, but we have seen a lot. We were trying to wait till we got through all of California before we created a video. We found that once we were through California, we've got too much for one video. So this is
So what we
part
decided,
one.
so what we decided to do was break down California into 2 segments. So like Arlene said, this is part 1. The last time we left you, we were leaving Oregon and heading to California. And like Arlene said, California is just so much to see and do. We ended up coming through Crescent City, California. We were supposed to stay at a campground there for a couple nights and go to the Redwoods and actually camp in the Redwoods. But we received a phone call from the KOA where we were going to stay at, and basically said, you should, due to all the forest fires in the area, you should reconsider. So we reconsidered, and luckily we found a casino nearby that had room. We got 2 rooms, we got 1 room, stayed there for 2 nights, and we won enough and played enough that the rooms were comped. So actually we got the rooms for free.
Yeah, that all worked out nicely. So
from there we saw the Redwoods. You'll see in the video, we drove through the Redwoods, we hiked through the Redwoods, and then we went down to Fort Bragg, California. Yes,
in Fort Bragg, it was, they have a place there called the Glass Beach, which I thought sounded pretty cool. So the history of that is where people used to dump their trash, of all things, right there on the beach off the Pacific Ocean. So they don't do that any longer, but what's happened is all the glass that was dumped there is broken into small pieces, and the waves and the water and the ocean, and over time all these glass bottles have broken into very small pieces, and it's made them very smooth. It's just very beautiful, and you'll be able to see pictures in our video of what the beach looks like, with all of the pieces of glass mixed in with the rocks on the beach, and then some sunset pictures as well. It was really pretty.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing there is, and I can understand that, is people go there to see the glass beach and they want to pick up a piece. And over the last 30 or 40 years, there's hardly any glass left. But
it's very tiny.
Very, very tiny, but it is a cool place to go.
Yep. So then from the Glass Beach in Fort Bragg, we, Redwoods, we talked about Redwoods.
Then we went into the Redwoods National Park and to Humboldt State Park, which is, you can drive through it. You'll see where we videotaped with the GoPro, where we drove through it. Then we did some more hiking. And
these trees were huge, incredible. I had no idea how big they were. In fact, you probably have seen places where they advertise you could drive through one of those trees. We found the place, didn't we? Yeah, go ahead.
But they wanted to charge. This was out of the park.
Yeah.
And privately owned, so they were charging $25 to drive through a redwood tree. And 1, the truck is big. 2, didn't want to risk it, and 3, weren't going to pay somebody $25 to drive through a tree.
Yeah.
So
we didn't do that, but we saw beautiful redwood trees, and then the last thing we did on part 1 here is we went to the Charles Schulz Museum.
Napa.
Okay, scratch that. We went to Napa.
Yeah.
First, we went to we stayed in a state park in a cabin. It was very rustic, we'll put it that way. No TV, no internet. We did have electricity. We did have running water.
And we had to use our own sheets and our own pillows. The shower was big enough for me to turn around in, and that was about it.
You can't change your mind.
No. Yeah, if you wanted to change your mind, you had to go outside.
Yeah.
But for the price, it was a cool place to stay.
And we got to see, the wine country there in Napa Valley, which is really cool.
And that's beautiful.
Pictures of that as well in the video.
Beautiful area, over 1,000 vineyards, 500 wineries. We didn't go to every one of them, but beautiful area.
Yeah. Then we went to the Charles Schulz Museum.
Yep, that's all you.
Yeah. I wanted to go there because I really like peanuts, and it was very interesting to learn about Charles Schultz and his life and the reason why they created this museum. Again, we've added some pictures of that. But it was interesting. I kind of pulled Ken along with, I don't think it was
a lot of reading.
Choice. Yeah.
A lot of reading.
But it was fun.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
So that's our first part of being in California. We have we've traveled over 8,000 miles already, almost 8 weeks we've been on the road, more than halfway through already.
Seen so much stuff that is just incredible. We're now sitting in Cedar City, Utah, after visiting Miranda and Brendan.
And Alex joined us.
We were in Tucson for a while. So we've kind of paused the videos and everything for a little bit, and now we're back on it, and tomorrow we're going to Zion. So more to come on the California Part 2 next.
All right. Peace out.